Today, finally, I got to see the brand new Tesla Model Y performance with a little bit of delay. I know there are so many videos out there already with the car, with the explanation, but yeah, with a little bit delay, my video come as well to present you the car. We will talk about everything, all the changes that this new Tesla Model Y performance came. And to be honest, there are changes and enhancements that are really important and that make a pretty big difference in comparison with the long-range version. So yeah, first of all, we will start with the exterior and with the front fascia, which you probably see that they already change in the front right here. So if you look at the down part of the bumper, the upper side, the light bar is identical, and also the hood, but on the lower end, many changes already occurred, and you can see on the bumper the lines in this area have been redesigned. They add also plenty of black glossy, so you can see down here on the bumper this black glossy is new. The redesign lines here are new. A little bit sad because I have this gray color. If the color was white or red or some brighter color, we can see a little bit better the lines, but overall I think you can make an idea. Down here you have this black glossy, which on the normal version you can find it. Air intakes around here, which are real and also a little bit bigger to improve the aerodynamic. Here you have the headlamps, which are very similar with the normal version. LED light bar a little bit higher, and down here of course you have this lip a little bit more extended, and this part of the bumper a little bit lower. You can see down here it's a little bit more extended, and here of course the air intake for cooling the battery and different parts. And also inside there, as on the normal version, it has these active cooling flaps that are closing and open. Here you have the front camera, which I will show you when we go inside. You probably know it already from the normal version. If we go on the side, let me show you. It comes with new rims. There are staggered rims. That mean in the front are kind of normal, but on the rear they are a little bit wider. And I will show you right now. Also, it comes with those 21-inch rims, which are brand new, and they look really good. I mean, this gray matte color looks just fantastic. You have also those plastic to cover around here. You can also take them out and you can leave it empty, but those plastic covers will improve the aerodynamic as well. And we will talk a little bit later also about the battery, because the battery is not identical with a long range. It's a new kind of a redesigned battery where they improve the the density of the battery. So the range is not suffering too much in comparison with a long range. So it's only, if you look on the website, Tesla website, it's only a difference of 6 kilometers. So the long range have 586 kilometers and the performance version have 580 kilometers. Great. Now, here the size of the tires are 255/35 R21, and I will show us all in the back in a second. Ventilated brake disc on the front. Also here it comes with red brake calipers with Tesla writing in white, 4 pistons. And if we go on the back, let's go in the back here. Those are staggered. They are a little bit wider, so you have a better grip. 275/35 R21, and again, red brake calipers, ventilated brake discs, a little bit smaller, and the array of the rims are basically the same. They still keep those plastic protection a little bit smaller to protect the area and the paint of the car, but boy oh boy, for the first time right now I saw those rims. They look just gorgeous. Probably one of the most beautiful rims on a Tesla Model Y that I see until now, and probably one of the most beautiful rims I saw on a Tesla. They really look good. Usually I'm not a big fan of black rims, but those gray matte, I love it. I really like it. Anyway, those are not all the changes, because they also make some changes to the suspensions, and I want to talk a little bit about the suspensions. The chassis hardware have been improved, and also the car come with a different suspension and different array, so they are set up different from the other version. That mean the car come with new springs stabilizer bar, and bushing, resulting in a chassis that feel more intuitive and responsive. So they kind of change all that articulation of the suspension. Plus, it comes with a new adaptive suspension system designed in-house by Tesla, and also mean that it comes with a new algorithm that balance the driving feeling of the suspension and handling characteristics while you're driving, depending on the scenarios. So I'm quite impressed that the car come with those adaptive suspension and adaptive dampers. So the geometry of the suspension, it's basically different. And also the fact that they are adaptive, that mean that when there are a lot of bumps and you're driving at lower speed, will be more comfy. If you go dynamic and the car feel like you go in curvy roads, then it feels a little bit more stiffer and you have much more control. And I'm so excited to drive it, and I can't wait to drive the car. But great stuff. Not only the exterior design, the bumpers, and in the front, on the rear, the rims are different, but also the suspension and the hardware, and also the battery chemistry have been improved to be a little bit more dense, which is great. And not only that, but also they improved the cooling and also the system, because you know when you're driving an electric car and you push it harder on the track, at some point it gets warm, right? But this one have been also somehow redesigned and change the software in order to give you a better performance than the previous Tesla Model Y performance. Before we go forward to talk about the back end and the changes that they bring here, I want to give you some technical data and information about the car. So the car will produce 460 horsepower, can do 0 to 100 in 3.5 seconds. Top speed will be 250 km per hour, kind of the fastest Model Y ever made. And also very important, the consumption will be around 16.2 kilowatt hour. We will test this as soon as I get the car for a test drive. So the range, as I said before, it's 580 kilometers with 6 kilometers less than the long range version. You're probably wondering why, and I explained you a little bit earlier, because the cells in the battery have been changed, have been somehow the battery basically it has a different layout, and it's much more made special to be more efficient. Anyway, and in the same time keep the same great, fantastic performance of a performance car. Now going on the rear, immediately you see on the upper side, we have this spoiler in carbon fiber, which look really good. And it's not only to look good, it's also to improve the downforce, the aerodynamic, and the performance of the car. The same LED light bar, which reflect down here, which look lovely. This is the reverse camera here, you probably know it. Here on the right side, you have this badge of a performance, which is also new. This is how you know this is the performance model. And the biggest change, of course, is down here on the bumper, which look just gorgeous, man. They extend this area a little bit more in the back. They make this black glossy insertion with kind of air diffuser on the side here, and it looks so aggressive, so attractive from my point of view. It's almost perfect the way they design it. So again, even Tesla proved here that it's possible to make beautiful bumpers without seeing those exhaust pipes from an internal combustion engine. And down here, it's the LED light, which they installed the number plate all the way low here, which I think it's a great decision. Here on the side, black matte around the windows. I like that. The matte, it's much more nicer than the glossy. The same transition here, and we go all the way to the mirror. Here in this area is the same, but on the back of the mirror, of course, you have this line here, sharp line to improve the aerodynamic, which the normal version have as well. But the mirror caps are in black, which it gives a tint of a sporty premium car. Anyway, and down here you have the camera, and also this one, it's in a matte black. But overall, the car looked really good. And I see also this one come with those flappers to protect this area. Even though you have already those plastics, I don't think you really need this. So if you want to improve the airflow, you can also take out this rubber protection for the mud. Under the hood here, it's basically the same space. So even though the car have two electric motors, they didn't cut the space here in the frunk, which is very useful. The same thing as on the normal version with the water dryer there. And here you have the wiper for the liquid. Quite cool. Now going in the trunk, the button is here in the same place. Again, as in the Frunk, the trunk didn't suffer at all. The same huge entrance, man. I'm always impressed when I see how big is this entrance. I don't think it's a car on the market these days in this class that can beat this huge entrance in the trunk. Flat floor. Here you don't have plastic anymore. You have this stuff material, storage space on the right side. Also storage space on the left side. Here are the button to fold down the seats, and under the floor right here you still have a place where you can put this protection for the trunk, which I never use. I always let it home. And then okay, down there you have the cables and huge amount of space. Wow, that's Model Y. I kind of forget how spacious it is. And now I'm always impressed about it. Now of course you can fold down the middle part if you want to carry long items. The great part is that it's a pretty big place there, and if you want to fold it down, you just press those buttons. And now on the new Model Y you have those seats which they fold flat, and you can even sleep here. The front seats, they adjust automatically. It's extremely spacious and yeah, place. I also in the previous version slept in the car in the previous Model Y, and it was really comfortable. Anyway, I kind of miss this car, to be honest. I really miss it. Probably one day, why not? I will buy it again. Anyway, let's go on the side. I want to show you also here. When you open the door, of course, double glass as on the normal version. Down here, if I'm not wrong, you have an LED light, but it's a normal one without projection on the rear. Also, if you go in the front, before we go inside, I want to finish with this one. Also double glass, and here in the front you have this projection of the performance, so you can see down there on the ground. And of course it comes with LED light on the pedals right there. Also the seats have been changed, and I want to show you a little bit. So you have electric adjustable seats down here. What is new on the seats is this area which allow you to adjust the front part of the seats. This part here wasn't able before, and it's not able on the normal version to be adjusted, but you can extend it and retract it, depend how you like more, how you find your position a little bit better. Awesome stuff for you and the passenger, so you can find your position. And from here, of course, you can adjust the seats and also the lumbar position from here. So quite cool, right? The seats also, they have been redesigned, at least in the front. They are from the performance. I love the headrest, to be honest. It's really nice. And also you have the performance badge here, ventilated seats, heated seats, side support here and here. They're awesome. And the wide seats, man, they look so good. And this time they are much more brighter, much more comfortable than the previous Model Y performance. This is the back end, and this is how the seats look in the back as well. Aluminum pedals, of course, on this performance model, and otherwise the dashboard up here, it's basically the same in this area. What they changed, they added this carbon fiber effect in this area. It's a matte carbon fiber, which looks so good. It fits really nice. And here, of course, there are the vents, which we will talk in a second. It still have the LED light bar, and on the doors the same. You have the speaker, you have the LED light bar, you have the same very good quality material almost everywhere. And even in this area down here, you have soft material, so you don't have plastic around here. Here's the speaker, storage space, also with stuff material inside. So you barely find any plastic in this car, which is very important. And even down here, you have the stuff material, and even here, you have this soft material, so you don't have plastic. That's the fantastic thing in the Tesla. They use a lot of great high quality materials. Now, if we go in the back, I want to show you the back end as well. Also, the door sounds much better than before. The same good quality around here, LED light around here. You have also the carbon fiber, which I told you, inserted around here in the doors, also on the dash. It looks so good. I really like it. I saw it also a few years ago on a Porsche. I don't remember the model, but I know it is. Soft down here. Even on the rear doors, it's soft. Speaker, stuff material down here. Awesome quality, man. Awesome quality. You barely find any plastic. I think the only plastic. Oh, here's no plastic. What? This is no more plastic here. Wow, I'm so impressed. This is like a soft rubber. And even here it's a rubber, a little bit stronger, so you barely find any plastic in the car. Now the entrance is huge, as you probably know. Panoramic glass roof, it's basically the same and also have been improved. As you probably know, I have to stop the music. Wait a second, because we don't need to hear. We don't want to hear music. So the panoramic glass roof have been improved from the previous version. As you probably know, on the new Model Y, it comes with this extra protection from the sun and UV. Also here, stove material, those are the seats in white, perforated seats. They are heated, they are also brighter, and you have Isofix. You have also this armrest in the middle right here with two cup holders. They're pretty flat, even for a third person can stay here without any problem. You have a flat floor in the middle. And if I go inside here, it still have this big screen where you can kind of turn on, turn off the climatic system. You can choose the direction of the climatic system. You can turn it off from here as well. And then you have also the Netflix, YouTube. You have also the games and yeah, media and so on. So from here you can also sit, and from here you can also adjust the seats. This is the cool part. Let me show you. So from here you can adjust the position of the seat and put it all over on the back, or you can straighten it up a little bit more. So how cool is that? And I think you have another button down here. Yes, you have this button here. So from here you can put it more on the back. You can find your position, your relaxing position, very easy. I like that. Anyway, let me close the door a little bit. Here you have the vents, because it's a little bit more quiet. Here you have the vents. And down here, by the way, when you go inside the car, you have this nice animation with Tesla on the screen. But I wanna try to go in the front and somehow stop the climatic system. Let me stop it completely, just like that. Now, what do we have here? The settings. So here you have the brightness of the screen, temperature and so on. I'm not going to go into those details. USB-C to USB-C and plenty of space. As you probably know, one of the most spacious car in this class. Amazing space. Even here in the middle, you can stay without any problem. Man, it's so spacious. I love the car. And the thing is that you can stay with your legs straight, but the cool part is that you don't have any more that space here on your knees. So look at this. Whoa, look at this, guys. I have just almost like a normal car. You don't even feel like down there it is a battery, which is awesome. The dashboard, you can see it also from here. The carbon fiber mat have been introduced in the doors and also on the dashboard. The same beautiful array of the dashboard that looks just awesome. I love it. Steering wheel is the same, center console the same, but the screen have been changed. And we will talk about the screen right now. I want to go out and let's talk a little bit about the screen. So let me go in. And here in the front, the same carbon fiber here. And here is the speaker. Let me go inside, guys. Let's talk a little bit about the... here you have the wireless charging. Let me show you this. This is the huge space here. You probably know it already. Here you have the armrest, storage space down here, plenty of storage space, the glove box and so on. Great. Now, this screen is different. It's bigger. If before on the normal Model Y, also on the previous version, also on the new normal actual versions, there is a 15.4 inch. This one it's 16 inch, and the resolution, the quality, it's a full HD high quality screen, and it's 80%. It has 80% more pixels. So the quality of the screen, it's much better than the normal version. So keep in mind, if you get the performance, you will have a better screen, better resolution, more clear and a little bit bigger. And also the bezels around here are smaller, so you can see the edges. They are much smaller. Man, look at the rims. Wow, I like it so much. Bro, I'm a big fan of those rims, and you can take those plastic caps out and they look good also with the plastic on, also without the plastic caps. Look at this, so awesome. I definitely love the car, man. Hard to beat this car, to be honest. The ventilation system, probably you already know, it comes with this swing effect, which is new from the previous Model Y. And of course it comes with this, this is the feature which will kind of clear the air inside. It's like, yeah, I don't know how they call it. Like, I don't remember the name. Anyway, You have extra filters to filtrate all the particles, small particles and gases from the exterior. And this is the button for the swing if you want to stop the swing. Anyway, we can put it on auto all the way low. You can see it's still swinging, and here is the climatic system controllers. I'm not going to go in detail because we will need more time. Those are the cameras, basically the same. You have also front camera, but you have the reverse camera. So here it's how you switch it up and down, very simple. Then you have also here all the information about the car, kilometers, tire pressure, and so on. Down here you have also different settings and options and apps and so on. There you have the dashboard, of course. What else? I can show you here on the car. We can go to controllers. What is important, and I want to point out, it's here on the dynamic. If you go here, you have another driving mode. If on the normal version you have chill mode and standard mode, now you have on the performance insane mode, launch mode available. And if you want to learn about the launch mode, you press the brake, you hold the brake and press the acceleration, and then release the brake, and then you make the launch control, which we will test in a separate video. Deceleration and recuperation of the energy have 2 levels now, reduce and standard. Ride and handlings now have an extra option here. You have standard or sport, so you can choose how you like to have the handlings, the suspension and the articulation. So use standard, ride and handling in autopilot. So yeah, so cool stuff. And then you have the traction control mode. You have also the steering feeling, standard, light or heavy, stability assist, and auto shift, and trailer mode, of course. Charging, you already know those. Autopilot settings around here, locks, lights settings with the ambient light and footwell light, by the way, an ambient light which you can change the colors from here, depend how you want it. I definitely like the car. I like it. Maybe I will buy it. And from here, of course, you can adjust even the passenger seat. You can see you can adjust the passenger seat if you want to put it in the front, in the back. You have the display here, settings, schedule, charging, service informations here. A lot of service information. This is the software, by the way. This is the way it looks here. It looks quite cool. And you have Model Y, and you have this cool sign here. Then you have the autopilot, of course, full self-driving, for heat pump integration, AMD Ryzen lithium low voltage battery, and you have the modem capabilities, and you can see the motor type, front induction, and the rear it's permanent magnet. And yeah, here's the premium connectivity, navigation, trip, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and audio. And here on audio you have some settings where you can switch between those two. Great, but in general those are the most important features. Otherwise the screen is new, the graphic look good, to be honest. The resolution, the graphic look fantastic. It's like a TV. And here we have 40% battery, and by the way we have 194, almost 200 kilometers. Cool. So this is it, guys. Also very simple. You can see even the weather, which is great. It shows you the weather around you. Here it shows you the charging stations. You can navigate to charging stations very easy. And what I want to show you, because the screen have a better quality, I want to show you in the teeter. If you go to YouTube, you can see how fast it's loading, because it has quite a good hardware. It's quite quick hardware. And if you go right here on the search, if you search for SDA, then cars, so you can find some nice video to see. I don't know, maybe this one with Tesla. And then you can see right here how fast and how quick is loading, which is very, very impressive. And indeed, the quality of the screen, it's much, much better. Love it. Definitely love it. I mean, you can see it's much more crisp, at least in comparison with my Tesla Model S, which have 4 years and a half. It's a huge difference. So yeah, if you watch a lot of movies and videos, man, that would be nice. That would be awesome. And it works so fast. I mean, the internet connectivity is quite quick. Look at this. Super, super nice. I love it. Anyway, the steering wheel is basically the same. It still have this talk here to change the gears, which is great. And then you have all that buttons around here. But overall, up here, basically the same, no change. The mirror, the LED lights up here. Basically everything it's the same. Anyway, let me stop this and go out. You have internet connectivity there. And that was all, guys. I hope you get some useful information from this video. I hope the video was useful. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. If you want to buy a Tesla, no matter which model, you can use my referral code. I will leave it in the description, also on the screen. And if you need help, definitely write me and ask me. I will be happy to help you, happy to answer you all the questions that you have. Yeah, this is the new Model Y Performance. What do you think about it, guys? Would you buy this, or do you have other option? Write me in the comment. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.